less than 2 weeks away before you get your Frankenweenie freak on and party like you're possessed on Halloween and you've yet to figure out who or what the hell you're gonna go as? That's okay, because EloiNation.com has got some tips and trips, or I should say tricks for you. But the best thing that we have for you is a little surprise, because we all know Walking Dead is really huge right now. I know, you probably were thinking White Walker. No, zombies. And we have Roz Magani, expert of makeup and a lot of special effects prosthetics, who is going to give us the 1, 2, 3 ABZs of how to be a zombie. And thanks to Malabar for giving us all these fantastic props, because we have our webmaster here, Jeremy Fabiano, who is going to be transformed into something utterly gory, I hope. So, Roz, I think we're ready to go. Tell us what you're doing.
I think we are. So what we're doing is we're prepping his face with a pale blue. Pale blue. So if your ears are showing, your neck, your arms, any limbs, any other body part, make sure you get it covered, because the worst thing is to have the face done and nothing else. So here we are creating shadow is the next stage once you've lightened the face. So you would create shadow in any areas that you naturally have shadows and creases. You take advantage of those natural depressed areas on the skin and the contours of the face.
So we're at stage 3, and that means we're doing?
After actually applying the shadowing, it's really key to blend.
Now we seem to be getting into the real nitty-gritty details.
There's more shadowing. So I'm just layering more shadowing on here, and then we're going to blend.
Now, being the fact we are trying to go for that walking zombie look, is it best to sort of use it as reference or go what you pretty much want to go as?
You can do as much as you want or as little as you want. This is just suggestion. Everyone will do it different, and there's no right or wrong. You know, you just go with it, right? Sky's the limit. It's in your imagination.
Key points, though, when creating a zombie effect, not just from the base and the shadowing, but there's key areas that you're highlighting, correct?
For sure. And what you want to do is you want to really make the eyes dark, right? You want to have that contrast of the dark eyes and then the light pale skin, because that really creates a great effect, as you can see.
Next stage 4, wounds. Oh, this means blood or something disgusting. But hey, it's Halloween. That's what we're supposed to be going for, right?
Absolutely. So what we have here is the FX transfers from Malabar, and we're going to be using some of those, and then I'm going to show you a cheap and cheerful way also to do it at home version. But you can get all these for under $20. How great is that?
Malabar rocks. All right. Now it's time for the gore. Bring it on, girl.
So now what we're going to do is we're going to take the FX transfer and we're going to place it on the skin, and we're going to place some water on the back of it for 30 seconds, and that will adhere it.
All you have to do is apply water. How simple.
That's it. Yeah, it's like one of those temporary tattoos.
All right. What? Nasty. That's disgusting. It's amazing what a roll of toilet paper can do for you on Halloween. Tell us what's happening here.
Well, we're replicating sort of the version that we got from Malabar, and this is a homemade version. So you grab some toilet paper and your liquid latex, and you just literally paint it on and then let it dry, and then you can tear it apart and create a wound and flesh peeling off. So this is the base of it right now. So we're just going to let this dry. We'll show you what it looks like at the end of that.
Okay, one question. I see that the wounds actually match Jeremy's flesh tones, but take, for example, if I wanted to be a zombie, could we kind of match the flesh to match my skin tone?
Absolutely. And all you have to do is cover it with a little bit of your makeup that you have at home.
So I highly doubt this is blush for a zombie.
No, well, not exactly. Well, I mean, it could be.
But what exactly are you doing?
I don't think that's the look we're going for. We're just shadowing the wound So again, you want to create shadows, right? We're enhancing in certain areas and receding in others. And this, you want to create the look that there's a deep hole in there. So you want to create sort of that black blood here that we have version.
Who is this blood wheel by?
This is Ben Nye as well. Again, this is the same the same monster wheel that we used for creating the monster zombie type look for the pale face. We've also got some colors in here that will create blood, veins, gore, that kind of thing. And we're using the darker colors here to create shadow and depth to look like he has holes in his skin.
Oh, this looks bloody nasty. But of course, what's a zombie without some blood?
It's jelly.
Not the jelly, not that kind of jelly that goes on my toast.
No, but actually it has the same consistency. And that's what's really cool about it, because you can build on it and seal it, it won't move, and it creates just that sort of, not fresh blood, but sort of scabbing, oozing, almost congealing type of blood, which is
Pure nastiness.
it's incredible.
Best way to apply it with my finger?
No, I wouldn't dip into anything with your finger. I would always use an appliance, especially if you're using it for multiple people. And even if you're using it on yourself, it's always better to use an appliance to dip in, because you don't want to transmit bacteria. Even though he clearly has a bacteria issue.
He clearly has some kind of infection, but don't all the Walking Dead do? All right, let's go for it.
Okay, so what we're doing now is the liquid latex has almost dried, and I'm just pulling away some of the tissue from our zombie's face, and literally we're going to create a hole here and a huge wound for him that we're going to fill with the blood and the gore. That looks great, I think. So what we've done now is we've covered a little bit with the zombie sort of white, blue. Don't worry about that, because we're going to be covering this with blood and gore and everything else, so it really doesn't matter what color it is. And again, I'm going to create that black hole around the perimeter of the actual wound inside on our zombie's actual skin. And again, that creates depth, like it looks like it's really deep.
We know how to take you out. I have seen the past 2 seasons of Walking Dead. Michonne, in full effect, no.
And again, it's just about being creative, right? It's just about...
People should know when applying the drippity drip blend.
Well, make sure you're wearing something that it doesn't matter if it gets on it, number one. Number two, it will solidify a little bit once it sort of sets, but it takes a while to set, so you just have to be careful. Make sure you don't be getting all dirty.
Perfect. Okay. What do you notice with my teeth? Pearly white. What have we noticed which is wrong with our zombie? They're not rotted. So we're going to work on that, right?
Yes. So we don't have product for this, but we're going to make do at home as you can with anything. So we're going to use some Nutella. We're going to paint his teeth.
Yum!
If you don't have the Ben Nye teeth paint readily available, we've made do with Nutella. And what you want to do is you want to paint the teeth and make them look really, really, really nasty. He has not brushed his teeth in about, 20 years, 100 years. That's the look.
Now we're almost at the final stage of our zombified Walking Dead, Jeremy, and of course his hair definitely doesn't look like it's been 6 feet under.
Not yet.
Next.
I'm going to throw in some blood. And again, it's all about the blood.
How do zombies get blood in their hair? Took note that you also really accentuated, I guess, the veins in his arms, I guess just to give it a real realistic effect.
Again, with the veins, very, very critical. When your skin is pale, your veins show more. You can do that effect by either outlining your natural veins that you see in purple, brown, gray, blue, pink. You really can pick any color at all. Red will do it too.
Oh my God, this is disgusting, but it is a masterpiece. Roz, you have outdone yourself. Cheap and cheerful, zombified, Walking Dead, all in the comfort of your home. Any final tips, though?
Just go out and have fun. Go kill somebody.
No, not really. No, just play dead.
Walking Dead.
You got her. Thank you, Malabar.